I'm a person who feels empathy. I feel sympathy. I don't like seeing people destroyed and beaten up and humiliated and made to feel like complete fools and idiots. I don't like to see this normally. But I'll make an exception with one Alvin Bragg. What he has done and has allowed himself to do knows no comparison in the real world. What a jadrul, to use the downtown parlance. This is a man who said, I'm not going to file charges, garbage charges against Trump or anybody, following in the footsteps of his predecessor, Cy Vance, the district attorney. I'm not going to do this. It stinks. The same way the Fed says, we're not going to do this, and it's our jurisdiction. It's our jurisdiction. We're supposed to be involved in, election campaign stuff. It's a dog. So somehow, for some reason, Alvin Bragg decides, you know what? I think I'm going to bring that charge now. Now, cases don't get better. Now, there are, and I don't know if any of these cases are, these documents are real, but every 5 minutes, there seems to be a new document with somebody saying, I paid for this myself. Trump had nothing to do with it. Signed. What is happening? Now, I was reading someplace, The Independent or some British news online, that said that this letter basically stating that Donald Trump had nothing to do with paying Stormy Daniels and that Cohen did it all on his own, that somehow this means nothing because Trump really did pay her. And I'm thinking, no, you don't understand. All you need is reasonable doubt. Reasonable doubt is all you need to win. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, here's Michael Cohen. He said this. Here's his lawyer, which is still weird, this Costello, who basically says he's a liar who said, I will say anything not to go to prison. Okay, fine. Now we've got this new video, or this new letter, so to speak, from a lawyer representing him saying, no, he did this on his own. Then you have his conviction for lying. Then you have, just let him speak. Let him speak. Now, here is the deal. If I went to the jury and I said, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I want you to know something, and please don't take this the wrong way. I know you don't like Donald Trump. It's okay. I know it's all right. But you have to ask yourself this question. If you were to find him guilty of anything, you would have to be making up evidence. You would have to be looking the other way. And meanwhile, where's Alvin Bragg? Alvin Bragg is the biggest colossal failure played and gamed by Trump. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. I've been trying to say for a while. I wouldn't be surprised, but you and I know that he set this thing up. He knew exactly what he was doing. Exactly. He ran it's beautiful what he did. It's beautiful. You don't get it this good. You don't get it this good. Dear God. And there are these cops that say, what are we doing here? Why are we here? Because it's going to arrest him? Who said that? Who? What? Did you? Seriously. And to show you how bad Alvin Bragg is, you think he would say, you know what, I'm not going to do anything to even risk anybody's life. Wait a minute, hold it. If there is an indictment, it will be done remotely. So don't worry about it. Don't come down here. There's nothing to see here. We're not going to have that. For Secret Service considerations and the president, he still is the president of the United States, whether he likes it or not. This is something that just transcends anything I've ever seen. This guy is such a babu, such a jadrul, such a I mean, he lost this. He went from zero to, and even they write this letter, I'm not going to go. Okay, and everybody knows that everybody knows how this works. I understand it. I dig it. I thought it was ridiculous for Jim Jordan to say, come here and show up. No. But the point is, Jordan felt it was okay. They smelled blood. Go ahead. Do it. Nobody's going to give you a hard time. We don't even care about him anymore. Forget it. He's a buffoon. Forget it. And that, oh my God, the prosecutor's office with Morgenthau was, oh my God, this was something. And he just ruined it with this. Who is this? Who is this? Who's this Junior Samples comes in and just ruins it. And they're laughing at him. And he can't resuscitate this. He can't resuscitate this. Now, you may not like President Trump. You may not care for him. I understand. Believe me. I understand. A lot of people would say, you know what? I get it. But nobody deserves this, to have this thing dangled. Oh, I don't know. And then today, on Thursday, we find out they've postponed the grand jury for a week. A week. It's getting worse. How did Trump know anything about the grand jury? How did anybody know? It's supposed to be secret. That's the whole reason. You know why the grand juries are secret? Number one, to protect the witnesses. Number two, to protect the grand jurors. And number three, to be able to do things in secret so that if you're going to indict somebody, the people who are about to be indicted don't know what's coming, so they won't run away or, avoid arrest and capture. That's the reason for this. This grand jury, we knew all about it. Why? Because he's an idiot. I mean, I'm sorry, Alvin Bragg he took the notion of incompetence and breathed life into it. He's just a buffoon. And to look at him, he looks more and more like an idiot. Not his weight or anything, but just the expression. There's no... It's just look. You know how when Biden started to look really bad, and then you thought, maybe I'm kind of reading into this. Maybe maybe he's not that bad, but whatever. I have never seen anything like this. I will never, ever, ever, ever. I don't think I will ever see anything like this. I've never seen such stupidity, blatant and obvious, like I'm seeing here. I've never seen it. Never. It defies anything. But that's the first of 6. There's 5 more individual cases we're not done with this. As Andy McCarthy said, we've crossed the Rubicon. Now we're into this next version. And the next one, they're going to come out like gangbusters to maybe try to rehabilitate the public perception. Why? Because people don't understand what this means. Is this the January 6th? Is this Jack Smith? What, I don't know. Is this civil? Is it criminal? We don't know. All right, my friends. Have a great and a glorious day. Please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Please pay attention so you're notified of new videos and the like. And whatever you do, because I love your comments, comment as you see fit.